Hey y'all, Matt here. Welcome back to the 2018 Patriot Open at Latimer Lakes Park, the South Course. We're here for the back half of round one with the Pro Masters. Vinny Miller 10 off first here on hole 13. Catching a lake tree there. There's a couple of small gaps that you need to get through to get up there next to the basket. Vinny and Chris catching the trees on either side of them. And Channing right off the basket there. I've caught a few of those in my time. Hadn't caught an ace on film yet. Gary going wide left there. Vinny with an uphill putt.
Come on. Oh.
Right off the rim. Chris with the same putt. A little bit of a rollback. That hard packed ground for you.
Good run.
Gary coming through the brush there as Chris takes his par. Channing there within 5 feet, taking the lone birdie on hole 13. After a rough first half of the round, Channing back on top of the box here. Hole 14.
Find the other hole. There you go.
There's a little gully there in those line of trees. And the basket's on the far side of it. Chris got a pretty nasty kick off to the left side. Still trying to get back into good playing position. And you see the basket there. It's a pretty good shot if you can hit the right gap and get up there close to it off the tee pad. Gary with a nice run there. Vinny. Chris tapping in to shake off the pain of this hole. And now we have Gary dropping in a par. Vinny walks over and matches in par for par on hole 14. Alright, hole 15. Main thing you have to contend with is this cedar tree right in the middle of the straight line of the basket. You hit that cedar tree, I believe that'll leave you 50 to 60 feet left to the basket. As Gary takes the more preferred forehand line, although he pushed it a little bit too far to the left and caught those trees. see Chris catching that cedar tree. Shannon putting up a good bid, coming a little short though. Tell you what, Benny was just on fire with his putting today. And that'll do it for a hole 15. And here on 16, it's a dogleg right hole. Benny taking a backhand ante, catching a tree on the right side of the fairway. Shannon following up with the same shot. Not getting quite as far. Chris there with a nice backhand shot. Gary taking the forehand shot on this hole. You'll see most people taking a forehand on this hole. Floating the ante up there, catching the brush on the right side was Shannon. You still have a good putt from that side. Just might have to stretch out to the left or right to get around those limbs and stuff. And Chris with a nice birdie putt uphill there. Shannon just leaving it low. Then smashing in his par there. Gary finishing things up. Here on 17, those two trees right there are Mando trees. You have to make it through that gap. Chris going long of the basket, he actually goes out of bounds. There's a fence over there that's covered up in all that brush. He managed to sneak over top of it. Gary taking no chances, staying between the Mandos. Shannon leaking left there. I believe he may have gone out of bounds because there was a line painted and there's a fence there, so I think he went to the left of it. If not, he was right on it.
Poison ivy.
Chris not happy with how that hole played out for him. There was a lot of poison ivy in there. I believe somebody on the card was really allergic to it. It might have been him. Benny with a nice birdie. Hole 18 is another shorty, but this is a dangerous hole. You see the basket right there, that pond is right behind it. I would say no more than 20 feet behind it, so you gotta hope it lands soft and doesn't skip or get an unfortunate roll. You can see Chris there wanting it to sit to stay out of danger. And there you can see that water's definitely closer than 20 feet.
Thank you.
Gary catching a good side roll there off the basket. Haven't seen anybody go in the water yet, but that's not to mean it hasn't happened during the tournament. As Vinny tees off here on hole 19, you can see the basket up there nestled in between some decent sized trees. Chris with a very nice tee shot there. Lands within 15 feet. Shannon trying to spike one in there, catches that guardian tree on the right. Gary keeping his shot low to miss out, and he goes long. Shannon not having much of a putt there, having to go around the trees. And Gary again just slightly low. Vinny taking no chances, putting in another birdie. And that was Shannon's par putt from behind the tree there. Chris just dropping in his birdie. And Gary with a par. And on hole 20, this is another fairly long hole. That tee pad's nestled in right up against the fence line there. So the best option for the camera guys to get out there in the catch position. Chris with a good flex shot here. Looking for a little bit more fade than what he got. He got a good distance there. He's about pin high. And Shannon fading out short. And Gary with a similar result to Shannon, a little bit closer. Dropping it up there for a par was Shannon. Chris taking a good run at it. making these putts, I'd be a little bit scared of taking a run at it.
Come on.
As you can see, Vinny there, his run went slightly to the right. Everybody will be dropping in a par here on hole 20 on this nice elevated basket. And just two holes left for round one. Here we're on hole one, the start of the course. Goes along the entrance road to the park.
Got all that.
Then dropping it down there below the basket. That's just one of the 2 pin positions most every hole has. Chris pumping it out there. And unfortunately catches the curb trying to skip back up on the grass, so he's out of bounds.
Come on. Oh yeah, come on, come on. Come on.
And then Shannon there getting the skip that he wants to get him barely back in bounds. Gary putting a good high hyzer there. And he'll be down there in the bowl with Vinny as Chris makes his upshot after going out of bounds. Nice bid from Shannon there, just a little low and to the right. Vinny's still on fire with that dead straight putting. Chris finishing out this hole. Wasn't very happy with how it went for him. Shannon tapping in his par. And hole 2, the last hole of round 1 for this bunch. This pin positions in a almost L-shaped position. It goes down there and just turns immediately to the left to the basket. Shannon trying to skip it up there to it. Catches a tree on the left side.
That's good.
Gary putting a good throw, but catches a little late tree there. Keeps it from going to the left any further.
Go. Come on.
Chris putting a good hyzer on it. Getting a nice skip up the hill. See Shannon here having to put a little anhyzer forehand up there.
Come on.
Gary with a nice bid for his birdie. Trying to get it around that tree.
Good try, man.
There's Chris jamming in the only birdie on this hole. And that'll do it for this first round of the 2018 Patriot Open. There you have Vinny Miller with a 12 under. It's been a good round of action. Check us out for the second round when we'll be following the MPO lead card. Thanks for watching.